If you're able, please stand. We'll be singing in a moment, so please remain standing. Welcome everyone to our Remembrance Day service, particularly to parents and community guests. It's lovely to have you with us today, and we look forward to seeing the bleachers full in future services here. I'd like to also welcome the under-18 Vancouver Island Hockey Club. I'm glad you could join us today and be part of our community for this important service. And also to the 5 veterans who are joining us as well. We thank you for your service. Since time immemorial, the Coetson and the Steamer have lived on these lands, and we're grateful today that we come together in a spirit of unity and with a sense of duty to honour those who gave up their lives for others. Remembrance Day is a lesson to the living, a chance for humble reflection, and an opportunity to value the service of our veterans and those who are currently serving, lest we forget. We join in singing O Canada.
In Flanders Fields by John McCrae. In Flanders Fields the poppies blow between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place.
And in the sky the larks, still bravely singing, fly, scarce heard amid the guns below.
We are the dead.
Short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow.
Loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders Fields.
Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you from failing hands we throw the torch, be yours to hold it high.
If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders Fields.
So we can fill the world with hope. We all need and I attend Queen Margaret School. The reason why I'm writing this letter to you is my class and I have been assigned to write a letter for a veteran who served in the military like you. A little bit of my family history is that many of my great-grandparents served in the wars. My great-great-grandfather was Major George A. Jobling. George was in the field artillery. He was stationed in Egypt, India, and Turkey. In Turkey, he was in a town called Krithia, and he named his daughter after the town when he got back home. I was also given the name Krithia as a middle name. I did some research on your incredible life story. I found out that you were born on March 14, 1921, in Vancouver, British Columbia. As a kid, you loved sports, including boxing. You joined the Army when you were 18. Just 2 years later, in January of 1941, you went overseas. I learned that you volunteered for commando training in 1942. That same year, you were a part of the Dieppe raid on August 19th. But that evening, you were captured and became a prisoner of war. I can't even imagine what being captured for 3 years would feel like. While being a prisoner, you ended up marching 300 miles, trained together with other soldiers. Eventually, you were rescued by the American Army and brought back to England. Because of heroes like you, my life and country are amazing and peaceful. We are very lucky to be free and have rights that you and many other soldiers fought for. Because of this project, I was able to learn more about you and my own family's participation in the war efforts. I will never forget the sacrifices that you and many other soldiers have made for our country. Respectfully yours, Karen.
Dear Mr. Kehoe, my name is Harper. I'm 11 years old and I'm currently in grade 6 at Queen Margaret School. I'm writing to you to express my heartfelt gratitude for your incredible service and sacrifice for our country. 2 of my family members served in the war. Their stories have always inspired me. One was in the Canadian Scottish Regiment, bravely fighting in places like Belgium, France, England, and Scotland. Hearing about this experience has taught me the importance of courage and dedication. Although I don't know many details about my other family member, I know he also served with honor. That makes me proud to be a part of a family that values service. I learned that you served with the Calgary Highlanders in World War I. At the Battle of Europe, many men were lost, 6,000 in total. The Calgary Highlanders fought in France and Belgium. You died at the age of 63, but had a good life. You were married to Josephine, and originally you were from Ireland. After the war, you lived in Northampton in 1949. I want to thank you for helping to make Canada a safe and wonderful place for families in need. Your bravery and sacrifices have saved countless lives, allowing us to live in peace and freedom. Because of you and your fewer soldiers, I can now go to school, play with my friends, and dream of my future with no fear. I truly appreciate all that you've done for us. You are a true hero in this world. Your passing has brought sadness to many, but your courage fought will always be remembered. Your actions have inspired me to learn more about your history and to appreciate the freedom we enjoy every day. I promise to honor your memory by sharing your story and the stories of all the brave men and women who fought for our country. Thank you once again for everything. Rest in peace, knowing that your legacy of bravery and sacrifices will live on in the hearts of those you protected. With deep respect, Harper.
An excerpt from For the Fallen. They went with songs to the battle. They were young, straight of limb, true of eye, steady and aglow. They were staunch to the end against odds uncounted. They fell with their faces to the foe. They shall not grow old as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
Ian Sunderland, Rowan Stewart, Richard Slee, Leslie Punnett, Gordon French, William Powell, Donald French, Sturton Thompson.
Desmond Martin, Patrick Mainguy, Albert Cow, Andrew Johnston, Alistair Hassel, John Hopkins, David Crane, Richard Bizet.
And Landrum Staples, Dennis Collison, Harold Charles Worth, Edwin Flesher, Murray Craigton, Michael Dwyer, Trevor Hoy, Arthur Mellon.
Dorothy Price, Nesta Ellis, Joanne Sullivan, Michael Engel-Jones, Donald Forrest, Gordon Marshall, Conrad Swin, Alan Dumo.
Davis Savage, Harry Williams Freeman, Diane Spencer, Norman Stone, Paul Stone, Peter Stone, Douglas Firth, Anthony Mollier, Penelope Bailey.
Arlene King, Joan Paul, Molly Berber Sturkey, Doris Fischlegger, Molly Mackenzie, Keith Mackenzie, Annette Mitchell, Esme Matude.
Barbara Jackson, Karis Leakey, Kathleen Townsend, Grace Lamborn, Margaret Campbell, Diana Cohen, Sherry Hooper, Dorothy Duncan, Miles Neal.
Joyce Gooding, Priscilla Runkle, Patricia Fish, Biddy Swain, Penelope Stockley, Harold Bischlager, Gladys Hancock, Margaret Harper, Paul Alderseed.
Nancy Hayward, Joyce Frampton, Joan Taylor, Joy Hobson, Jane Hutchins, Sylvia Marlowe, Betty Fall, Michelle Martin.
Barbara Tom, Pamela Christie, Phyllis Walker, Ann Proctor, Margaret Morfoot, Ann Moore, Nancy Emerton, Jackie Davy.
Douglas Craig, Rosemary Bradley Dine, Jill Humphreys, Betty Booth, Doreen Smith, Phyllis Worsley, Marjorie McBean, Mary Patton.
Peggy Palmer, Penny Reddy, Shirley Gooding, Jocelyn Riggy, Isabel Peck, and Charles Hoey, recipient of Victoria Cross, the highest and most prestigious honor that can be awarded to British and Commonwealth forces for gallantry in the face of the enemy.
Flight boarding at 10, should. Squad right, start. Quick, march.
Under moonlit skies, ink words unfold, love letters written, a story told. Amidst the chaos of war's cruel plight, promises whispered in the dead of night. In each delicate line, emotions bared, aching hearts burdened, souls ensnared. Echoes of longing on paper traced, lost in the fog of a world displaced. Years pass by, yet the ghostly whispers remain, echoing through fields where memories stain. Each letter a relic of love once cherished, now draped in sorrow, forever perished. The cost of love in a time of despair, ink blurring with tears, hearts laid bare. Death's icy grip claims its toll, leaving behind an empty soul. Lost in the shadows of what used to be, love letters now silent, a solemn plea. A tribute to love torn apart by fate. In the depths of loss, they resonate.
Kumis. What a very special morning. Rounded off with a special treat. That happens to be a very meaningful tune in our lives. And I guess I knew it was coming, but I wasn't expecting the impact it might have on us. It's an age thing. Like, when you get older, you'll find this out. You do become more emotional. It's just as simple as that. That's actually not true. I've always cried. Unashamedly, I've always cried. Beautiful service, dignified, with the right tone, as is appropriate. We haven't had a chance, because of that, to thank our performers. So I'd like to ask you to join me now in recognizing fabulous efforts of all our singers, our musicians, and our readers this morning. We put together this fantastic service, so thank you all. Special thanks now. Ms. Clausen, that was brilliant with the threes and fours there. So again, special thanks to you. Thank you. Of course, Ms. Hounsome, the work that Ms. Hounsome does, as we know, is something that is truly remarkable and special, and we really appreciate what you achieve with these young people. Just continues to amaze us time after time, so thank you again this morning. I want to thank my good friend, Dr. Peter Leckie, the piper there, because having the pipes, maybe there's a little bit of bias creeps in, but having the pipes just adds a special emotion to a ceremony like this. So Dr. Leckie, thank you again so much. I want to thank Mr. Baudry and our tech team, Mr. Shillito, Mr. Trafford, and any of the other volunteers that they call in, because you put so much care and attention into making sure that all the sound and visuals are just right. So thank you. Thanks. A ceremony of this quality doesn't just happen, so I want to take a moment to thank the two people who put it together. Ms. Jess Dobson was a tremendous help to the principal organizer, and I'll talk about him in a second. So, Ms. Dobson, where are you? Thank you. Thank you so much. If you know anything about the deputy head and soon-to-be head of QMS, Mr. Andrew Monroe, you'll know that he cares about details and quality, things being done properly. And so his imprint is all over all the detail of this ceremony this morning. And it's a joy to see the result, and it's a joy to feel the result, because it's that. We felt the result this morning. So Andrew, thank you so much. That was brilliant. Thank you all in the bleachers. This is a feature that we haven't had before, but we're definitely going to continue. It just adds something, another extra significance to what should always be a very special event, a Remembrance Day service. So Thank you for all of you for helping to make it that.